Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Corner of Queens.
Hey.
And today we have a few guests on our show today. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? We are starting off with Cass.
All right, my name is Kaz Mo. I'm a poet, author, musician, podcast host, staying here in St. Louis,
Okay.
and I got like I say, I'm a promoter, podcast host, do some of everything. I wear a lot of hats.
Okay, that's good. Next.
That's just the half of it, right?
Yeah.
Next person.
What's up, y'all, man? My name is Alan Kraft, go by the name of Closed Captain, man. I'm a photographer, videographer, entrepreneur. Worked on many shows, Queen Sugar, Queen and Slim, with Tyler Perry. So, I'm very versatile. Also just an avid traveler, podcaster, YouTuber, influencer, whatever it is. I'm that dude. Pretty heavy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Star. I'm from St. Louis. I'm an entrepreneur as well. I sell sex toys and sex accessories and things like that. That's pretty much it.
Listen,
Straight to the point.
They say sex sells.
Okay.
And y'all know who I am, Crystal, aka Nubian Scripts, your hairstylist, your poet, Sister Queen, So thank you all for joining us here at the Corner of Queens, because it's gonna get a little juicy.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what does Battle of the Sexes mean to you guys?
Battle of the Sexes.
When you think Battle of the Sexes, what's the first thing that goes through your head?
Love and war.
Okay.
Battle of words.
I like that.
Okay, that's really good. I like that as well. So here is our first question.
Yes.
I think so as well. I think having that title definitely lets you know where both people stand.
It depends on. I would say it depends on what title you holding.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
what I
what
would
do
say
you
too
mean?
as well.
I think it is important, but I think the communication into the title is important also.
Okay.
Because you could be friendship, situationship, you could have BWF, and whatever, FWBs, whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
Cash,
Absolutely.
can you
Or
elaborate a
side
little
chick.
more?
It depends on the title that you hold, and especially when it comes down to relationships. If you gonna be in a relationship with somebody, it's gonna depend on where that relationship is headed. That's how you place the title on that relationship. If it's a relationship that's going nowhere, then guess what? You just a side piece. That's gonna be your title. So that's why I say it depends. It depends on the route of the relationship.
True. And nowadays, people, I think that truly exists in the dating world. It's like nobody wants to at least put a title on it so there is an understanding. And I noticed they were like, why we got to have titles? And it's like, it's something simple. That way you can know where everybody stands.
So I can know where I stand.
Yeah. So
All
there's
right,
no
Yeah.
perception.
it's like you get a job. You know, you got the manager, supervisor, you got the worker. So you're gonna signify who's who by the title they are. You know, so we got president, vice president. You know who's in charge because boom, your title.
Right.
Exactly.
Or you just keep
Yeah.
it platonic.
I feel like it's like you
just
got to
say,
set
I don't.
boundaries. Like,
Right, that's true. If you don't have a title on it, you have to set boundaries. But when do you put a title on your relationship?
Yeah,
At what stage do you go into title mode?
I think that stage is when you like always around that
Yeah.
person. Y'all probably like just it's time to establish like what we're doing.
So at that point the question should be asked, what we doing?
Where is this
You know what
going?
I'm saying?
Do
What
y'all
are
hear
we
that?
doing? You know?
Do y'all hear that noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't know.
That's them damn aliens again. I thought they shot that balloon down.
I keep hearing about aliens.
But like you say, like being around each other, but like you could be around a person for a significant amount of time and still be like, hey, look, I think you'd be a good friend. Or then you could say, hey, I want to take it further because women sometimes know faster than men where your title's going to be from the beginning.
Well, women love harder than
Yeah.
men. At least that's my opinion. I believe
I feel like that's
women
a
love
conversation
harder.
that needs to be had.
Everybody turn off your mic for a second.
Okay, where we at?
Turn your mic off, Cass, and Ellen, turn your mic off. Now turn it back on.
Yep, there it is. So
I can't say why it sounded like that.
We have the
was
battle
that
of the
me?
mics now.
Okay.
I don't know. We did not do this at all. And then never get pretty much for a couple of days now. Somebody else say something.
Something. Yeah, it's a little funky.
I can't say why that started all of a sudden.
It seems like it's bouncing off.
It sounds very robotic.
Do anybody have a speaker or radio close by?
No, I don't. That's Nubian script supervisor eating potato chips.
What you say?
That's your supervisor eating potato chips.
Nah, she always in the other room.
I don't know. Only thing I can think is to go out and come back in, but I don't
Yeah, we
know.
just try to power through it.
Yeah,
Huh?
just power through it, I guess.
Yeah, let's just try to power through it. We know it's there.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
my whole thing is like when you spend the time with a person, eventually somebody gonna catch feelings. 9 out of 10, it's probably the female. So at a certain point, if you taking up all her time and you're always with her, or you just can't help but I'm coming over, I want to see you. She's only feeling that you like her a lot. So you gonna have to clarify, what you're doing. And if she got feelings, she probably don't want to just be a friend after spending so much time with you and giving her time and space. So I think that's when it gets kind of real.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying about at what point do you put that title on your relationship? You know, if it's 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, a month in, you know, because you got some people that get to fall in love too damn quick, and the next damn day that's your spouse. Yeah.
Okay.
I love this one, you know, and that's y'all tripping, huh?
Yeah.
You know, so I guess that the safest answer to use with that one is, you know, you can start dating someone, and then it's gonna be a minute before you put that title in there, because you rush into it, may mess something up. You know, you jump into, that's you my lady, and you just took her out to White Castle yesterday. So that ain't gonna work.
True.
So how long do you think it should take before you could put a title on something? Like 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, what?
6 to 8. That's my guess.
So why you say 6 to 8? Because like women, coming from a female perspective, women that loves harder, like in y'all mind, y'all know like from the get go, hey, this is what I want, because y'all kind of verbalize it in the beginning. Hey, look, I'm looking for a relationship, or I'm looking for marriage, or whatever. So y'all can verbalize it in the beginning. So like, and y'all biological clock is quicker than us. So like, you feel 6 months or 8 months is like a significant amount of time, because men, some men, they're gonna prolong and say, hey, look, we're gonna make it happen in 9 months or whatever, 12 months before we say, hey, this is the title.
I think that would probably, well, like you said, it depends. It depends on the individual that's in that relationship. You know, because everybody, love different. You know, it could take 2 weeks. It could take 2 months. And some people it takes years.
Mm-hmm. To
You
even
know,
try to us to understand where the person is coming from. Because sometimes
right?
people normally just playing the field.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what? I know, like, I've seen, like, I've got a lot of female cousins, and being around them, listen to conversations. Like, y'all could be at a club, y'all could be at a wedding, y'all could be at a brunch or a day party, and y'all look at a guy and see if maybe your type, something that you are attracted to, and y'all get together, girl, like, yeah, he could get it. So in y'all head, y'all say like, yeah, he could get it. But then you're gonna have that little 6 to 8 months period before, like, you say, hey, we're gonna establish whatever,
Okay. So the next question is,
Not all the time. No.
I would say first date, yes.
First date, yes.
I would say first date, yes. You know, but after y'all make that establishment that this is a relationship, we can split the cake. You can do it. I can do it. Once we get into a relationship, it really doesn't matter which one of us pay. But
Right.
that first date, yeah, I believe that the man should be gentleman enough to pay for that date.
Right. So okay,
okay.
like
Even
I've
if
seen
she asks you
on
first.
I don't know if y'all seen
Even if
that
she
little
has
thing
to
on
pay, yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen that thing on Instagram or Facebook when a young lady, they went on a date, the guy paid for the date, but didn't pay for the valet park. And you think that's part of his responsibility?
I'm like this, bro. If you ask a lady out and you take her out, and I notice that the question go come up, what if she asks you? But even if she asks you, I think that the man should take the responsibility of paying for that date. Whatever the date costs, he should pay for it. But that's just me. I'm old school shit. I'll be 60 in a couple of weeks. so
Mm,
Ah,
so
shucks.
I truly believe that the first date, the man should be gentleman enough to pay for whatever they do that night.
I agree.
I would say it depends on the person. Like me personally, I've been on plenty of dates where guys was like, actually felt some type of way about me pulling out my wallet on certain dates to the point where it almost like it made them feel emasculated or something. But I feel like first date for sure, every single date, no, unless it's a machismo type of man, where once again, if they want to pay for a date or something like that, it makes them feel almost like they're not doing their job.
Your audio is a little bit scratchy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Your audio is a little bit scratchy.
But I heard you
Like I
though,
said, I think I suggest that we
and
go out and come back.
some would agree. You know, some would agree.
Huh?
I said I heard what you said though. It wasn't a scratchy, but I heard you.
Everybody still sounds scratchy to me. That's why I'm trying to like weed through everybody's words. So I don't know if it's
Okay.
me. Can y'all hear everybody
No.
just fine?
Yes. I can hear everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it kind of like demasculates a man if she like, I'll pay for it, you know? Does it make you feel less of a man if a woman, you know, she go on her way to pay to let you know that she got it? She don't need you to pay for it. Like, how does that feel?
I don't believe that it should be a show off game. You know, if you're out on a date, even if you came out with your wallet and you was with me and you said, you know, I'll pay for mine, I still tell you, no, I'll handle this one. You know, you never know. That might be the only date you go on. You know, so, but I don't think it should be, you know, because I'm gonna put it like this. Sometimes men will try to impress. You know what I'm saying? They use money as a way to impress, and I don't think that should be a big factor, you know, when you're meeting someone. But I do believe that when you go out on that first date, as a man, you should take care of that first date, you know, and hell, maybe even the second one, you know. But don't get offended, you know, at that second date if she say, "Let me get this." You know, don't be offended.
I don't think so though.
Speak on it.
Nubian, I can't hear you. Y'all sound
I said I don't think it demasculates a man. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, exchange of energy. You know, like, you know, because you recognize what I'm doing, you acknowledging what I'm doing, and actually like showing a token of your appreciation that hey, you see that I'm, you know, making an effort to date you or court you or, you know. So I don't think it demasculates it. You know, I think it just kind of just transfer energy. Because y'all want things to reciprocate. Well, men, everybody wants things to reciprocate. You know, if I'm putting out a certain amount of energy, you know, you won't like to see it in return. So I don't think if you sit back and consciously think about like, hey, well, just because she's doing that, it just demasculates me. Nah, I don't think so.
Star, how you feel?
What do you say, Nubian?
As far as okay, is the man responsible for paying for the date? I feel like it depends on the relationship. So like where y'all stand. Like if it's a first date, then maybe yeah, but I don't know. Because men nowadays, I don't even think that they would even do that. Especially my generation. Like they want something from it. So let's say they pay for their first date, but then they expect to get something later on that night. So it's just like I don't know. I'm in the middle with it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Am I still choppy?
Just a tad.
I
Okay,
can
so
still
we are
every time somebody talks.
going to the next.
Hmm.
Now, this is a question for both the men as well as the women. Basically, y'all ain't gonna speak on why a lot of guys feel like women don't listen, but we are going to post our opinion as to why we feel like men don't listen. So we'll let the guys go first.
You want me to jump in this one first, bro?
You go ahead.
We don't
Oh,
fight.
make the old man step out there. Well, um, that all comes down to communication. You know, if you're not saying what you want to hear, she ain't gonna listen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're not speaking what you want to hear, she's not gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? So that comes back to communication, and that does swing both ways. You know, if you're not communicating the right way with a woman, she just gonna go in one ear and out the other. Especially if it's something that she's really not in tune with. So, you know, it all comes down to communication.
Facts.
I
I
know
agree.
why I don't listen.
I agree with communication because communication is a major part of a relationship. But like you got to know the person you're dating and know their love language and what so when that time comes that you got to it's a give and take thing. You can't try to talk over each other because everybody wants a listener. So like if they're saying whatever they got to say, just acknowledge what they're saying, absorb what they're saying, consume what they're saying, and then don't try to talk over them because that communication is gonna get blurred lines in between. So you gotta learn how to just take the conversation and let it reciprocate because you try to overtalk somebody, nothing's gonna get established, nothing's gonna get resolved. It's just gonna be like a big disorganization. So you gotta sit back and just be able to take whatever's being said and reciprocate it.
Yeah, I definitely believe that it's a tone, a certain type of tone that we use, and I feel like God has given us examples through our mothers and fathers on how we need to approach a person because you can't come to your mama disrespectful. And once that lady becomes your mother, I think she deserves the utmost respect, whether it's your child or not, because she's a reminder of your mother. So you have to like, what's his name? Is it Otis Redding that said try a little tenderness? But you definitely got to like check your tone dealing with a woman. That's why I feel like she don't understand if you're talking to her, talking at her, or talking like you don't care or being nonchalant about it. I think that's why we don't listen. If your tone coming off like, a dad or a PO or, from an unloving place, that's why I think she don't listen. That's why I wouldn't listen.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's like the Brady Bunch. We looking over at your square now. Your name's Star, right? We waiting on your
So
answer
it's
now.
I
Hmm.
first, I would say I don't listen. I try to listen. My significant other, he don't talk at me. Like he's very like that. I think it's just I just don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either something that I don't want to hear at that time, or I'm already so mad that I just can't hear it. So I don't know. I don't know.
Like too emotional.
Women don't too. Let yes, that's the way they want it to go.
I don't
We
like
got
it.
bad connection.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Maria. Was that you, Doctor?
I'm just saying the connection is just, a little distracting.
Huh?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Drive through it, y'all. Let's just drive through it. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So.
I mean, like I said, the only way it'll clear up is if we leave out and come back in.
Your decision.
Y'all want to do that?
Do what?
Yeah, let's try
Y'all
that.
want to leave and come back?
We could try that. Did you have to send another link?
Go back into the same link. Go back into
All right.
the same link. Can y'all hear? Is that better?
No, not at all.
I think it's your end, friend.
I don't have anything around me. And my
I don't have
internet is
anything
off.
around here.
On my
Yeah, he froze for a second.
I don't hear it now.
Okay, now I don't know where Alan is.
I don't hear it now.
Yeah, it's gone.
It could have been because he's from out of town.
I don't know who.
Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sound good to me.
Yes.
So, do anybody have anything that's transmitting around them? Phone,
No, it sounds.
computer.
I don't hear it now.
All right.
Okay.
I don't hear it now. It's crystal clear.
We were talking on why men feel like we don't listen, and then once again, the women, we were speaking on why we feel like men don't listen. To a certain extent, I agree with. Well, speaking for me, I don't listen sometimes, especially if I feel like if you're talking at me, or I feel like you're trying to control me, I'm not listening to nothing you say. Because I'm a Taurus, I'm a bull, I can't be controlled. So if I feel like I'm not being respected, I'm not gonna listen. But I also think that it's the man's job to also listen to us. Like if I'm telling you something and the way I am, if I'm telling you and it's what's real, or if it's how I am, something as simple as, if I say something like, I prefer to spend time with you, but if you can't really give me that time and pay attention to what I'm
you, then to me, I'm gonna view it as you're not listening. You're just doing what you want to do, and you do not respect how I feel. So I'm going to reciprocate that or move a little bit past you and not really give you what you're asking for. So communication and listening goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes back to the same thing that Nubian said, and it intertwines with what I said too. If you're not communicating something that she wants to hear, she's not going to listen. But even if you're communicating what she wants to hear, but your tone is off key, off base, she's not going to listen. You know, but like I say, it's a revolving door. We the same damn way. If it's something that we want to listen to, we go listen to it. If you bringing it at us, you know, with your tone is, you know, you getting violent, or you know, it's just something that we really not in tune with. They tune it out. But see, the key to all that is communication. You know,
And I guess that's most on human nature to, you know, reject something that is don't feel right, you know.
right.
So that if their response or that, you know, statement or whatever you trying to bring up, if it doesn't come off right, then it's just all bad.
Right.
But you know,
And you can be
All
coming
about
from
that
a good
time.
place, you know, you could be coming from a protective place or a loving place, but if it's just like you angry and don't know how to control that emotion to where you can just like say, listen, A, B, you know, versus, hey, yo, listen, you dumb, you know, you can't do that.
And you know what?
Men and
That's
women,
one that
we
could
can't
be
do that to
thrown
each
in there
other.
too. What type of mood is she in when you talking to her?
Oh yeah, we got hormones.
You know what
you
I'm
know,
saying? There it is.
sometimes it runs deeper than that too. Like it could be your background, your upbringing too, because if you see your mother and father communication wasn't up to par, you would think, you know, hey, it's normal to communicate in this tone, in this realm, like yelling and, you know, just so distraught that you feel that, hey, this is how I need to communicate with my person, my spouse, because you've seen that, you know, coming up that, hey, this is how my father communicated with my mother. So, you know, and he didn't tell you anything differently. So you figure this is normal communication for me and my relationship. You know, so if you're around toxic atmosphere, you might absorb that, and now that's what you're producing. You know, so your relationship is going to consume what you produced from your
Right.
past.
True.
You know,
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
That's true.
but
What did it say?
the
Yeah, that came and went real quick. My speed read messed up. Okay.
long term or short term, I'm gonna take that one. Like, it's all you can't just decide from the base because you know you can go from sugar to shit in 3.2 seconds. Like so, you know, and then you might meet that person's representative because some people will fake themselves for until they get tired of saying, "Hey, look, you know, I can't keep up with what I'm doing or who I'm trying to portray to be." So you could probably say, "Hey, I want something long term," and then, like I said, you go from sugar to shit. So that long term turns to a short term situation. So like, and then there's so many different things that could kind of distract you and detour you because now you got Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and all this, and people coming at you from all different angles, and now you like a whole smorgasbord of options,
Mm.
and people gonna tell you what you want to hear to get you where they want you to be, and then now you're kind of veering from your situation to say, hey, this guy's talking what I want to hear and doing what I want to do, but like you could still be meeting this person's representative, and now you're touring yourself from what you have now you think is solid to something that's you know could be just tangible for a brief minute because now they got you. Now they go say, okay, hey, now I got you now. So here we are. This is what you're gonna get. So you can't really determine if your relationship is going to be short term or long term from the beginning, because we all probably pretty much want a long term relationship, but does it always pan out like that? You know, some people say like they got, married, they got divorced. They didn't have in their mind. They didn't insinuate that or see that we're gonna get divorced in 5 years or 10 years. That wasn't in the planning. Your planning was like, hey, this is gonna be my life partner. I'm gonna be with this person for till I die. You know, death do us part. But we got options now. You know, and so now the playing field is like dating world, and the dating pool is crazy now. You know, we see things on Instagram and hear different people, and they want what these people portraying to have, but what they're dealing with in that relationship they have what they have. You know, they might have a nice house, nice car, but this guy might be beating your ass. You know, he might be having mistresses here and there, but he's taking you from the ghetto, from the hood, into $250,000 house, a $500,000 house, but you're kind of like losing yourself to be in a position that he's offering you that is not really kind of good to that being.
I feel that, but if you walk into a relationship or trying to get into a relationship and you got long and short term on your mind, you already setting yourself up for failure.
Facts.
Okay, because what you should be doing is living in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got to start from somewhere. If you going out looking for a relationship, and in the back of your mind, the first thing that you're thinking about is this gonna be long or short term? What kind of relationship are you looking for? You know, because you basing your relationship on something that haven't even occurred yet. No, so to put that pressure on yourself going into a relationship is your first mistake. You know, so the best thing to do is just live in the right now, because you don't know nothing about this person. That's what we was at the beginning of that when we were talking about those titles, putting them on there. It's kind of hard to put that title on there before you even get to know who this individual is. You know, so the best thing to do going into any kind of relationship is first to just live in that moment right now and grow from there.
I agree. I don't think, no one ever knows how the relationship is gonna pan out. So to try to say, oh, you can say I'm looking for a long term, or I'm not expecting a short term, but then you probably scare somebody away because they don't really know,
Right.
You planning their life, their future for them. So I think it's definitely important to take it day by day and not try to predict whether it's gonna be long term.
Right. Put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into this last and final question.
Do women and guys gossip or talk about what they did with someone in the bedroom? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we talk.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think both sexes do. But I believe women probably do it more.
Women.
Yeah, I believe women probably do it. Both do. Trust me, both of us do it. But I believe women probably do it more. Yeah, so yeah, it happens. Good or bad. You know what? It'll be more bad than good. Because women ain't gonna spread the good, but they'll talk about your ass in a minute if it was bad. It's going down, dude.
You already know. talking about
You
you
about to
dirty
start a
too.
podcast because it's all.
Yes.
Yeah. but yeah, that's a good one.
But we do hear, men gossip. They say don't kiss and tell, but
That's
some
some
people just
bullshit.
can't
They
hold
do.
they self. They just can't.
So would it depend on if it's like a one night stand or is it if it's like your significant other? Y'all been together so long.
Either or.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want to
I would
talk
do
about
more.
my spouse, my significant
Exactly.
other. Like that's between. I'm keeping that to myself.
Right,
Exactly.
right. See,
That's
that's
what
a
I'm just
loaded
saying.
question too. That's a
Mm-hmm.
loaded question. I'm gonna tell you why. And this gonna go both ways too. It's a loaded question. I'm gonna tell you why. If you if you go in the club and it's dark and you hook up with somebody and then get home and cut the light on and it ain't what you thought it was, or you ain't telling nobody shit. You ain't even gonna
Good.
bring. You gonna try to forget yourself.
Okay.
But now, if it's that one girl in the club that everybody was trying to talk to and didn't nobody get her, and you did, oh nigga, you bragging. You gonna brag hard and long.
Right.
That's
Telling
that's
everybody.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I guess it depends on if you're trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
If you're trying to keep
There
it
it
a
is.
secret, protect your relationship, or just happy about that, exciting, eventful
You're right,
moment.
right. That one night stand thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that's usually the hardest to talk about because it's go back to, well, did you get that? So I did. Now mainly sometimes they be lying. You know, yeah. Sometimes they lie too, but
Mm-hmm.
but it's like that now.
And then it's just like as far as like if it's your spouse that the sex was bad or it was just terrible or whatever the size wasn't what you thought it was. It's just like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna leave or are you gonna deal with it? You gonna make it work? Like I don't know. I just wouldn't then you want to tell your friends okay, well you married that person. You know what I'm saying? Like you married that person, so you knew what it was before. So yeah. Now if it's a
Right.
one night stand, then maybe. I don't know.
Me and Nubian have had some of those conversations before. It was always about something I've experienced. And I'll be like, girl, it was just so tragic. And we've had plenty of conversations similar to that where it was just kind of like, I said something to make her laugh even though it was true. Like, I was just like, well, never again. That's usually my main response, especially if it's terrible. Now, if it's good, I'm kind of gonna be a little iffy. But if it's not what I expected, I'm disappointed. Yep, I'm normally gonna call. And then we
Mm.
express me like, okay, what happened? It was just this, or just yeah. I will. It's a terrible. Yep, you're probably gonna be a joke, and I'll probably say it to you. That's mean, but I feel like somebody should tell you. Like, if somebody tell you you're big and then you're actually small, then I feel sorry for you because
Yeah,
I just don't
definitely.
feel. I'm like, I mean, it's all right. I'm quick for one of those, but you got to go out something spectacular. That's how I feel. Don't make something really big, really small seem like it's something special.
So
Hmm.
is it true? Is it true that y'all brag more? Y'all, well, I ain't gonna say brag because ain't don't nobody brag about bad sex. But y'all, is it true that y'all will talk about your bad experiences more than your good?
Yes, I will. I'll talk about that experiences that I've had in the bedroom, but good. I'm gonna leave
So
that
I look
out.
like you finna get up and walk away from the table.
Who me? No,
Yeah, I
I
think
was.
we would definitely talk about our bad experiences more than the good. We would definitely gonna protect the what we know, about the person we like them. We're not gonna tell the girls that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sort of figured that out on my. I just wanted to hear somebody say it. You
But I
know.
think,
So
be-
Yeah, because why would you want to talk about the good to your friends?
I think
Like
y'all
you
try to
just
pull it out each other though.
if you try to talk about the good too much, like your friend will want to try to have. That's just how I see it. Because I mean, I see it all the time, like with people that I be around.
Yeah.
Just I just keep my relationship, well, my marriage, I keep all this stuff private.
Yeah. Mine would definitely be private. But you know, people be having to vent. So, you know, I've come across people, men is telling me, you know, about their last experience, the bad experiences. So, you know, it's just that brings me to the point to where, you know, ladies gotta keep themselves clean because men will talk about you.
Yes.
For sure.
I never forget. I don't know if y'all ever heard, you know, Blueface. Y'all know who Blueface is?
Oh my God.
And he talked about Cardi B, talking about she smelled like fish. Did y'all hear that rumor?
Oh God damn!
No.
Yeah, he said it. He said it.
Hey, I had a situation like that, and I was this chick, she was into me, and she just wanted to do fellatio. I'm like, okay, man, look, hey, it is. I'm not gonna say no to it, but every now and then I want, get a little bit. Man, I'm getting ready to get busy. She pull the pants down. I'm like, something not right.
I gotta go to the
So I
doctor.
just do the scratch and sniff, like, and I'm like,
One more to say,
my
that's you,
little
girl.
sister.
You smell that right there, girl. That's you, girl.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, you know what? I gotta go to work. They called me in. I fish just drowned, and I'm like, I gotta go.
Just imagine that. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
Lord,
Yeah,
it
but
happens.
I've
It
heard
happens,
come to
bro.
me.
It happens. Trust me, it happens. You
Definitely.
know,
I'm like,
and
if you
just
know you're
like
about to
you, it
get
be
busy,
time to go.
if you know you're about to get busy, and you kind of, just take a risk, like, yeah, I'm about to pull up, man. Look, go get you a wet wipe or something. Or you say, like, I gotta use the
No,
bathroom.
That ain't gonna help, bro.
you said
Something.
That's a quick fix. That ain't gonna help.
it ain't gonna touch the surface.
No, that
Right.
ain't gonna help. You can't throw mopping glue on that mother. It ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna
Not the
get it,
mopping
partner.
girl.
I'm like,
That's funny.
Yeah, they just, you know what? You used to hear the stories that, they just finished the one, then ran in the bathroom, took a chicken bath. What the hell is a chicken bath? You
Splash
need
of water here and there.
you need to wash your ass.
The whole thing.
Quit playing. Quit playing with people's feelings like that.
Right.
You done pulled me in the room, got me all arm and ham, and your shit smell like fish chips.
Ooh
so
wee.
I got a
Come
question,
on
women.
now.
I got a question for the women. So if you into a guy, he get, that guy to give you that you're like, hey, like I'm thinking about him all day, and the dating is good, but the sex is trash. Would you still date with him?
No.
Friend zone.
I
Even
ain't,
though
I ain't got to touch
good
that one.
energy, good vibe, you still, because I said to myself, like, that's one of the top three things in a relationship. It can be sex, finances, and communication. Sex,
Yeah.
finances, and trust, whatever. But y'all go hard behind some sex.
Yeah, like what do you mean specifically bad about the sex? Like the
Right. There
performance,
you go. Right.
Everything.
yeah, like the performance, like the size,
Right.
Performance wise, like say like
okay, well performance I feel like can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like know what to show him, like what you like and how to do certain things, then you can work with that. Now, as far as the size, no. I don't feel like that's something that you can work with on my end.
say like
But yeah,
you with the guy for like, say y'all have sex 3 6 months down the line, and you're kind of trying to coach him on giving you what you like. So now this is going towards a year and 2 months, and he's still not performing like you to your expectations. So you start saying, hey, that's it, or you can still kind of rock with it and kind of just, when you finish, going to the top, grab the rose and finish it off yourself.
If he's faithful, yeah, I'm sticking around.
yeah. I mean, if he has everything else, that performance, I can do it. it can come.
Okay. Cause y'all be the judge during execution in 3.2 seconds. Like the dick wasn't dicking and the mouth wasn't mouth, and I'm out of here.
Right.
Facts.
You know. So,
Like, what was
but
that?
guys, from a male standpoint, I don't know. Like, cause you know, that's hard to say because we could try to make it. We could try to make it good, but it depends on a woman. Cause I dated a woman. And I try like I'm like you, Queen. Like I'm gonna try to make it work. Like she didn't want to ride. She didn't want to do doggy. She didn't want to do She like kind of put my leg down on missionary, and didn't want to get paid. I'm sitting here like
She was a
I feel like
starfish.
Right.
right. I'm like I'm married. I'm messing with a nun. Like you don't do
No,
none of
you
this
married
stuff.
a blow up doll, bro.
Right.
So is that a deal breaker for you? Like, you be like, this is it.
It was because like I can say it was, but then it was like I tried to work with it. Like like she said, doggy style was kind of disrespectful. Head was nasty, and she said like putting the legs on the shoulders like it hurts for her. And I'm like, and then like I said, she didn't want to ride, so I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Like
So
I'm
so
not
is
gonna sit
that
here and
something
beat my
that's
meat and
important to you?
huh?
So is sex like very important to you? Is that like something that you look forward to in your relationship?
I'm not gonna say it's the top of the list, but it's important because like who
It's
don't
on
want
the
to be
list.
pleased? Like who don't want to be pleased like by your partner or by your significant other? Like you don't have to sit back and feel like, hey, I got a person there inside of me that's not pleasing me. I gotta go to the bathroom and get one off, or lay on side and try to get one off, and then deal with it. From here. You
And
want to be released.
that's torture.
Yeah.
This
So
is one word that can describe that can put all this to rest. And if you have that, ain't nothing else more important than it. And that's love, man. That love is more important than any damn thing. And if you can't put love before sex, then neither one of them's going to be good.
That's true.
Ain't
I
neither
just
one of
I
them
think
going to
think
be good, especially if that's the only thing that you're looking for in a relationship, good sex. If that's all you're looking for, you ain't going to never be happy.
yeah.
And
I'll
your
tell you on
happiness
that.
will be brief. Your happiness will be brief as hell.
I think to me, sex is like 75-80% mental and
It is.
25% physical.
Yeah.
Because like because you're not gonna just you're gonna be into a person before you have sex. You're not just gonna like you said unless you want to be a one night stand. But I think when you get to know the person and get in tune with a person and you start kind of have feelings for it, then the sex becomes a little better because now you kind of got your emotions and feelings involved
That connection.
before the sex. Now when the sex transpires, let that emotion and feel and kind of stick with you while you're trying to perform to make the sex better because like you said, the love is a big factor. So if you really love a person, it's probably gonna make the sex a little better, but you're still gonna deal with a lot more than like, oh damn, it's important.
That's true. And any man that got a problem with a woman telling them what makes them feel good, or coaching them into making them feel good, and they got a problem with it, something wrong with you, bro.
Exactly.
Something wrong with you. Because ain't nothing wrong with a woman letting you know what she needs. Then
So
you should be happy that she's telling you.
Right.
That's
Because
it.
at the end of the day, we all probably won't be able to perform. We got all kind of human issues. I just seen a lady who needed a kidney, and I'm sure that she couldn't be intimate with her husband. He gave her his kidney though. You know what I'm saying? So he was there through it all. But I'm sure she wasn't in no dang mood to be doing
Right.
nothing. So it takes
Right.
definitely
That's
love
right.
to stick around, and not be
It's gotta
horny
be
all the
part of
time.
the equation, or the only thing that you are doing is fucking. It has
I
to
have a
be part of the equation, or all you doing is fucking.
I
You know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
question. So women, have any of y'all ever faked an orgasm?
No. I feel like that takes too much energy.
Maybe in the
Nope.
past, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe in the past, like younger years, but now, no, I'm too black.
Hmm.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but once again, I want to be pleased just like you want to be pleased. So it's
Exactly.
no point just sitting up there faking. I'd rather just say, look, this ain't working.
Yeah, I don't think
We
I
gotta
would be mean about it.
or guide you a little
You
bit.
said you'll be mean?
I don't think I would be mean about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna try to hurt your feelings, but you're definitely friend zoned.
I mean,
Your
you
brother,
don't
he just became my brother from another mother. We will never speak on this again.
I got a quick question.
Wow.
So I think Cassius, I think I said that right. So you were saying about you. So I don't know. I probably heard this wrong, but you said something about love, right? You said you have to have love in order to have sex or something like that.
yes.
For me?
And so y'all feel like you have to have no Cassius. Cass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was saying something about you have to love that person in order to have sex with them.
Yeah, I believe that that's the main part of anybody's relationship, especially when it comes to getting intimate with somebody. If you're not in love with that person or feel some kind of love with that person, the only thing you doing is fucking.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
like that.
That means that y'all have no title.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Basically,
have
yeah.
no title.
Yeah.
You're just a fuck buddy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
FWB.
You
Yeah.
know. So
So
anytime it's like that, the only thing you good for is making me feel good in bed. Other than that, I don't want to have nothing to do with you.
Yeah. And as a lady like myself, like I definitely want the clarification, because maybe it don't start off like I'm in love, but it start off like, oh, I like you. So
Right.
it's one thing leads to
Right.
another. But if this continue on for like several months, then I'm sure you're gonna be getting a little territorial, because you allowing yourself to spend so much time. So it's definitely time to. That's what that title. We need to talk about what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Especially you giving yourself to that person, to only that person.
so do y'all think sex is pressure on either person to kind of like to have expectation? Like, cause I know a guy, when you might tell a guy, say, hey, this is what I like. So do you think it's like a addition, the first encounter on either parts when it comes to sex?
Yeah.
And
Because you said
the
that
guy
the
gonna want to be the best for you, and you probably want to be the best for the guy. Or you figure like, hey, well, he's the man, he should be trying to please me, and I'm just gonna let here and receive it. Or you gonna try to reciprocate what he's trying to put down.
Yeah, I think it depends if that's a lazy lover or not, because I know for a fact that most women prefer to be lazy. I do know that. So it definitely depends on like the person. So you have to know what you want, and at this point, if she get down how you want her to get down, then you can move to the next level. But if she don't, then I don't think you should waste your time, trying to pretend like you're gonna get her to change, because she's not gonna change. She gonna be a pillow color.
a pillow princess.
Yeah,
Pillow princess.
yeah, pillow princess.
So if you infatuated with somebody, and I mean you really like this person and y'all have sex and it wasn't really what you thought it was gonna be, that means that you putting sex before love.
Mm-hmm. If you're
That
gonna
means you
walk
putting
away,
sex before love. Because that's what I mean by any man that got a problem with a woman coaching you on how to make them feel good. Something is wrong with you. Because sometimes, motherfucker, you need to be coached.
Yeah.
But I think sex is a part of love, though.
Say that again.
Okay, elaborate.
Look like when she leave and put it on mute, I look like it get cleared up. It must be something.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
her end.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's your end tonight. Because when you put
Yeah,
your phone on mute, it stops.
But don't worry about it now. Stay in the picture.
Yeah. When I say sex is part, because like love have different arteries, part of it. So like, I think every artery that's combined makes it function. You know, so like it could be like the communication, it could be the sex, it could be the companionship, it could be everything that kind of makes it intertwined to love to make it better. So like, I think you take this little nugget and that little nugget and make your love grow stronger. It makes it, kind of
I
bond.
personally think God wants sex to be the last thing.
There
Right.
it is.
Right.
Like, once you
You're not go always. You ain't. I was gonna say you ain't go always, but I'm gonna put it like this: you ain't gonna never find nobody that's gonna have all the nuggets you want.
Right. You're right.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you see, but like
Ain't that
if
more?
people always put their expectations, like I'm not. There's more. Men don't really kind of say, "Hey, have this whole long list of how they want this woman to be." But women have a list of this world, man. Like, hey, I got rejected a lot. Oh, you too light skinned. I'm like, damn, y'all still in this algebra stuff and Chico DeBar's thing,
So
But
you don't feel like men have a list? They have a
not
mental
as
list.
long as y'all.
Yeah.
I think y'all got like a whole slew of stuff, a whole plethora of things. I think men is like, we don't look at things in depth as y'all do. Like men just want somebody, a compassionate person, companion. Y'all want somebody that's, tall, dark, handsome, got a good job, got a decent sized penis, love kids, go to church, this, that, and the other. But us, we like, hey, we just want somebody to love us.
Some of y'all do.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not saying all of
Some
it,
of y'all
but
do
for the
have
most.
Some of y'all do have a preference. A lot of y'all.
Some of y'all probably, easy to please.
Yeah.
But see, girls who've been taught by the pastor, by the evangelist, make a list. She's been told, make a list, tell God what you want, and follow everything on that list. And if he don't meet that list, then you need to walk away. I've been told that, and friends have told me that people have told them that. So yeah, love should be the first thing that love should come naturally, just as a genuine sense of being. But when you start, getting with people and putting, standards, putting your standards off on them, you should definitely have a conversation before you lead to that sexual part, because that's when it get all discombobulated.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
You definitely gotta know.
I've had I've had a date once where I went out with this lady, and her first conversation with me before we even got food, drinks, anything was, "What's up with that dick?" I was like,
Straight
"Damn."
to the point.
Straight,
Yeah, right. Let me
straight
just
to the
tell you what I
point.
want.
I was like, "Damn, shit. Can we eat first?"
Right.
Damn. Can a brother get some substance
Like
in it first?
I have my mindset on this plate right here.
How they say,
Shit, you done went straight to the dirt and shit.
With the anonym for date, dick at the end. That's what she wanted.
Yeah.
Well, you just saved me some money. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's go then. What we waiting on?
When did we even come here? You could have said that in the car.
Right.
Yeah. Or wait till we get in the restaurant and ask me that shit. You could have said that in the car.
She said she wanted that date.
What's
that dick
Deion Cole to do?
Huh?
Yeah.
Deion Cole.
Mm-hmm. She wanted that dick at the end.
That's it.
Look,
Nothing
you
more.
probably thought
So
about it too.
that was a fuck buddy.
Yeah.
I want to say,
Yeah.
I know you thought about it. Like, okay, so you
Oh,
gonna be the jerk,
yeah,
right?
I didn't think about it
You want
long.
to see it?
I didn't think about it long. My wallet felt better.
I know.
Yeah, my wallet felt better. Yeah.
Yeah, at least he was straightforward. Like, I'd rather somebody be upfront and honest with me, let them know what they want, instead of kind of just trying to sugarcoat it and tell me what I
It
want to
would
hear.
save a lot of time, but then if you have a woman, and this might just be me, if a woman just come to me and tell me I don't want to be in no relationship, I just want a fuck buddy, we ain't got nothing else to discuss, because I'm quite sure I'm not the only man you done said that to in the last couple of days.
Right.
So I
Don't that
don't
go
want nothing that's
into
been ran through like a tunnel and shit. So
wouldn't that
I'm
go
Trying to,
gonna let you go find you another FF.
wouldn't that go into that first question that they asked? Is a title necessary? So at
Yeah.
least she told you, oh, I just wanna fuck. So at least
Right,
you
hey,
right.
know
but you know what?
before moving
I
on.
respect you more though. I respect
Yeah.
you more being honest up front
Yeah.
than you kind of just trying to string me along and trying to like, man, you say, hey, Alan, the closed caption, I just want to look. This is what it is. I'm attracted to you. This is what I want from you. I'm not trying to into all this, because now everybody was trying to be in polygamy relationships. I'm like, hold on.
They sure trying to force you in one, ain't they?
Yeah.
Man, look,
Yeah.
I was in one and didn't even know it.
What?
I'm sitting there talking to this young lady, and we spending time. She come and take flights down here to Louisiana. I'm going to take flights where we're going to do vacation together. Next thing you know, she said, hold on, my husband on the phone. I'm like, what? I said, you who? I said, my husband.
All right.
She say he knows about you. I told him you were my boyfriend. I'm like,
Yeah, that's a real red flag there, bro.
what? So I'm sitting there like not knowing how to take this, because you just dropped this all on me at one time. Like, my husband on the phone, and I told him that, hey, about you, he knows that I'm down here with you. You're a boyfriend.
Wow.
When you gonna tell me I was a side piece?
Why you should have told me that from the jump. The second
Right.
night,
Yeah.
She was gonna tell you during sex.
Man, look, we're a year in it. We 365 in. I'm calling
Oh
her,
yeah.
like I'm video calling her at the house. She's answering the phone like it's like legal, like video calling, and like it's legal. And next, then after she told me like she married, she said, "Oh, this is my husband." I don't want no greetings and salutations. We ain't no meet and greet. What the hell?
Well, people, ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
crazy.
our show have reached an hour and 7 minutes. We did really good, apologizing for the interruptions, but it's been a great conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know if it needs to be a part 2 when we can elaborate a little bit more, but
Make it happen.
we definitely got to make it happen. Maybe in person. I don't know. With drinks. So yeah.
It was a pleasure, lady.
Does anybody I hate the distraction in the background, but does anybody want to promote one more time? Let the people know where they can follow you.
Sure, I'll go ahead and throw something out here on March 17th. I'm having a show up at Legacy Bookstore Bar and Grill. I'll be celebrating my 60th birthday. And the show's called LOL3, which is Ladies of the Lou.
Mm-hmm.
And that beautiful lady right there is one of the poets that's gonna come down and
Yes, I'm gonna be there.
do something for me. We have Lightning the poet, Shay Brown, Jamia, she's a singer, and Lyrical Thoughts is going to be hosting that show.
Nice.
So yeah, bro, go ahead and get on that flight. Come on down. I'm just bullshit.
I might do that.
Hey, come on down, bro. But yeah, that's me. I got a podcast called Tuesdays Up in Smoke, but it's on a Thursday. It's the only podcast open mic that's on the internet right now. So
Podcast
that's
open mic.
podcast open mic. Yes.
That's dope. That's dope.
I have a couple of guests come in, do a half an hour interview, then I have a little stage over. We open up the stage for about 2.5 hours for people to come in and do their thing. It's 10 minutes. You get 10 minutes on the mic. I cater free food. It's smoke friendly, BYOB. Don't cost nothing to get in. So it's basically a platform for artists.
A whole vibe.
That's
All
it
right.
for me.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
I'm be
you, Dash.
back in Atlanta doing some
Thank
work with Tyler
you.
Perry as always. I got a few events coming up, man. I got a March Madness event coming up in Louisiana. Y'all on the loop here. Y'all feel free to come down. April, Aries run the building. So it's my birthday month. I'm having a concert in April at the Thibodeau's Arena. I got a couple of artists coming down. I got Juvenile, Manny Fresh,
Ah,
gonna be down.
that's
I got
my
Charlie
era.
Boy. I got Boosie gonna come through.
Oh Lord.
Webby,
I
a
want to
lot of
interview
Louisiana
him.
favorites. So it's gonna be, you gotta beat it in the building, man, because we touched down and caused havoc. So I got back DJ by DJ Juice. It's gonna be live streamed by Q93 in New Orleans, Louisiana. So y'all come through, man. Y'all
Yeah.
be sure to look me up on Facebook, Alan Craft on Facebook. Man, I'm gonna be doing pre-sale tickets starting in beginning of February, in of March. No, I'm sorry, beginning of March. Pre-sale tickets going for $70 pre-sale, and it'll be $80 at $100 at the door. We have food. It's gonna be a great environment, man. I'll be sure to come check it out.
That's good.
And hey, I'm Star. You can follow me on Instagram. My business is Sin Station. On Instagram, it is sin_station, and that's SIN_SAYSHUN. I'm also on TikTok, Sensation. That's sin_station. I'm not on Facebook as far as my business, but you can definitely shop on Etsy at Sensation. And yeah. And thank you guys for having me.
No doubt.
All right.
So next week we will be talking about. I have some tea for you, but we are way over our time. Next week we'll be talking about Hollywood Exposed. My tea was actually falling in line with what we were talking about next week. But like I said, we went way over time and the sound is already jacked up. So Hollywood Exposed, music industry. So we hope you guys tune in. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. It seems like it's on my part. So I have no idea. This has never happened. But yeah. Next episode, March 11th.
March 11th, Hollywood Exposed.
All right, ladies. I appreciate y'all having me on.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining the Corner of Queens.
No problem. Love you, ladies.
See ya.
All right.
Bye.